The political right is home to many absurdities. They are obsessed with immigration. In the USA and Europe, fearmongering about immigration has become their favourite strategy. And public concerns about immigration are often valid. But right-wing concern is not. It is nothing more than a cynical effort at winning votes for their otherwise repulsive anti-worker agenda. Notice that the right is opposed to taking serious action to prevent climate change. When climate change would give rise to mass immigration, the likes of which modern society cannot even begin to comprehend. Vast expanses of the developing world would be rendered uninhabitable. Loss of water resources, brutal heat waves, droughts, floods, wildfires, decimated agricultural industries, mass famines. The third world is going to be slammed by climate change. They will be hit the hardest, and they lack the resources to properly grapple with this momentous challenge. Many will die, hundreds of millions will flee elsewhere. They will come to temperate regions, they will come to the West. That is the reality. That is what will happen if the climate crisis is not addressed. We will see mass migration, the likes of which you cannot conceive, and the societal upheaval that comes with it will be all the greater. What you are seeing now is nothing. But ultimately, the political right is against doing anything to address this issue and prevent this development. They call climate change a hoax when every serious scientific organisation says it is very real. NASA says it is very real. Those people managed to put man on the moon. I think they know a bit more about science than an entitled nepotist like Donald Trump does. Ultimately, the political right exploits the immigration issue for votes, but they do not really care. Serving the rich elites is their more fundamental purpose. Which is why they love the fossil fuel industry, even though this industry is set to make mass immigration a truly major issue. If we want to limit immigration, addressing climate change has to be a top priority. That it is not is evidence of the cynicism, short-sightedness, and absurdity of the modern political right. Ironically, in the long term, the left may be better for accomplishing common right-wing goals. In the long term, the political right will provide a genuinely horrifying amount of immigration. And I do not say this because immigrants are bad, but because huge waves of hundreds of millions of refugees will inevitably overwhelm existing infrastructure and create massive social disorder. We need to make sure that this very real threat can never materialize.